It's nice to see you again, Jeff.
It's you.
I'm very fortunate that I do get to see you a lot because you're around the Nisku area a lot with your new job that you have, correct?
Yeah, new job brings me out in the park in Nisku and Leduc
Yes.
with commercial real estate, especially focusing on industrial. Well, yeah, it's my home at least once or twice a week. And
You bet. So we've been talking the other times you've been in here about maybe working together on something other than real estate. Maybe making a maple rye. So who is it that your connection was in?
Well, connection, it's Mathieu Roy. So,
Oh, he's an ex-Oiler as well, yeah.
Yeah, ex-Oilers
okay,
as well. He's from the same region where my mom, where I grew up in Beauce.
So that syrup that you dropped off for us, we've been making, we've been doing some experimenting. We've come up with some samples. I've got one for you to try here. Let me know what you think. We know there's some other maple products on the market, but some of them taste artificial, or like maybe they've added something other than maple syrup, maybe artificial maple flavoring in corn syrup. We're going to use real maple syrup in this. We also don't want the maple flavor to be overpowering of the rye spirit itself too. So have a taste of this. I know you're a bit of a whiskey connoisseur. I know you've tried a few of our products before,
I don't know if I'm a connoisseur, but I enjoy my whiskey, Scotch and rye, and I know you guys do a lot of products, and they're very, very good, and it's always fun, and especially right now to be part of this.
We wanted to tell the story of you and maybe your relationship that you've built with us over the last couple of years here. So try this, tell me what you think. Not too overpowering with the maple?
I like the sweet, like it's not too overpowering. You can tell it's natural flavor. Like one thing you guys take pride of is to take ingredient from the region, Alberta.
Yes.
I know the maple, unfortunately, is not from Alberta.
No.
But that's maybe where we have the connection here. Me coming from Quebec, bringing one of my, bringing a Quebec very origin ingredient as maple
your
syrup.
Local product.
My local product to your local product, and me. So the story between like me being from Quebec, calling Edmonton home now.
Yes.
So it's a good way to bring this product that kind of put together the Quebec and me and the Alberta now.
Absolutely,
so,
all in one thing.
Yeah, all in one, and it's very. No, I really enjoy it. It's
the flavor's
has
good.
the rye, and you do have that little sweet at the end that is not overpowering.
Yeah, we really didn't want to get overpowering with the maple for sure.
Hey, we're at Ice on White for our second year in a row. We're in the ice bar. Joanne's going to be working it today. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of really cool ice carvings going on here. So international ice carvers come here every year to compete. And last year was my first event, and I really enjoyed it. So happy to be here again, our second year in a row. Let's go for a look and look at some of these.
From ice to wood, we're off to Eco Tree Line.
Brought something special for you guys. Ooh, there you go. It's kind of like our version of Bailey's. Yeah. So perfect. Hide it from Sean. He's got lots of it already. Awesome. Let's go have a look.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. Let's go have a look.
Go ahead. I'll follow you. You know where you're going more than I do.
Sounds good. So we'll just go on back here.
Right on. It's quiet in here today. Everybody's working in the back.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, the girls are back here oiling the top right now.
Oh, their kids are?
Yeah.
All right on. Cool.
Yeah, we've got 2 of them on for like a work experience for the summer.
Yeah.
So just
for the whole summer they're working here. That's great. Hey, ladies, how are you? Good to see you again. So you're working here all summer right here?
Yeah.
That's good. That's perfect.
So we were out doing
a little
tree job this morning, and now working on this island top.
Beautiful. Nice walnut stain you're throwing on there. Is that what it is? Ah, very cool. So this is an island, is it?
Yep.
A couple inches thick. So these are all, this is all reclaimed lumber from urban trees in Red Deer,
Yep,
right?
all around Red Deer. And
absolutely.
Yep.
You got a big bunch in here.
Yeah, we're just slowly starting to get everything dried in here now.
Yeah.
And then everything out in the yard is still
wet.
Wet, yeah.
This is your cutting season, or are you cut in the winter time?
It's usually cutting right now,
Okay.
but with the last couple of weeks of rain, it's been
Oh
a little
yeah,
tough
that's
doing
right.
Some of the bigger ones.
That
so
makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to get caught up on the little removals in yards and stuff.
And before you guys started slabbing this stuff and kiln drying it and turning it into value-added products, this was all going to landfill, or whatever?
Yeah, it would all just get chipped or mulched and then hauled out. And
so I'm glad you're doing this.
yeah, it makes a big difference, that's for sure. It's crazy how many jobs we get based just solely on that.
The fact
we're
that,
actually
that it's
reusing
reclaimed
it,
lumber,
not just going
makes
to
sense.
waste.
Yeah.
So.
And these are trees that are beyond their life cycle. They're starting to die. And that sort of thing.
Lots are like that. Like we just did a couple big lot clears for new acreages going in and stuff. So
Okay.
clearing spots for the houses and stuff. But
so is it mostly black poplar you're cutting down, or what is it?
lots of poplar, lots of spruce.
Yeah.
Then we do get some like green ash, elm.
Oh, really? Yeah, the big elms.
Yeah,
for sure.
elm's tough because there's only certain times of year we can take it down and mill it. And
Oh, really?
Just because that Dutch elm disease.
Oh, right. Yes,
So
yes, yeah.
it's-
They don't want that to spread anyway.
Yeah,
That makes
so
sense.
trying to keep all that under control and stuff.
So did you ladies work on our table too?
Yeah, we did most of it.
Yes, that's
Used
good.
We used the polish at the very end, and it kind of acted up.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I got them all sanded.
Should we go check them out or what?
They were at 1,000 grit, now they feel like 40.
Oh, no. So we got a little more work to do yet. Well, let's have a look at them.
There's room here, I think, for you to write a little bit of a story or a little bit of message, maybe about what home means to you.
Yeah.
I know you told me that the back of this helmet has some significant things on it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. There's actually puck marks on this thing. So this is the one you actually wore.
So there's proof that I stopped a few.
Exactly. I have to admit, I can't lie. When you dropped this off the first time, the first thing I did was try it on.
And,
maybe I have a future as a backup goalie.
I designed from scratch, and then the back plate is always part where you see goalies putting their personal
So
touch to it.
What have we got on here then?
So on this side we have the breast cancer ribbon, which was for my grandma that passed away in 2009.
Okay, yeah.
So that was
memorial
something
for
for
her,
her.
yes.
Yeah, and she didn't pass away from breast cancer, which she
she
survived
survived
that.
that.
So
Okay, good, yes.
it's nice, and for her that was a little sign, little touch there. In the bottom there, Gizmo that was the name of my dog when I was young. It was a boxer, and it just something I always kind of carry on and
You bet.
very cherished.
And then this.
And then on this side here, it's the old kind of Oilers logo, but in the middle I have number 39. This is for my idol, Dominic Hasek.
Yeah.
Which I had a
He's your
chance-
idol.
Yeah, which I had a chance to play against in the Spengler Cup in 2010. So what I did is on this side you have my my mom's dad. The day that he passed away, so that was in April 38, 97.
Yeah.
And then that was my dad's dad, the day that he passed away, that was January 31st,
So
88.
tribute to both of your grandfathers.
So yeah, Danielle Drouin and Jean-Paul Deslauriers over there. And this is what it is. It's the DGP here, is Danielle on this side, and then JP for Jean-Paul on that side.
Very cool.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very personal piece, and that's the reason why I always kept my helmet.
Thanks for coming out. I think we'll work a little bit more on this label and get your input on it, and we'll put Mike back to work. Sounds good. Okay.
Looking forward.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Jeff.
Got them all assembled, and then they actually ended up working. So
Wow.
right from belt sanding up to polishing them, right to 1,000 grit. So we're not able to polish everything to 1,000.
Look at that.
But
That's
that's
amazing.
one spot where poplar is super nice.
So
This
these are
one's-
going to go in the tasting room, is where they're going to end up.
Yeah, I can't wait to come up there and see that.
Crazy. And our welder Sean's going to build some legs for them that look like rigs on each end, which is
Nice.
kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If he builds them like the stools that we have in there, those stools weigh about 150 pounds. So
They'll never go anywhere.
Nobody's going to steal them. That's what-
Two different woods, and then these are different
different
colors.
stains?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the different wood we have?
So this is actually laurel leaf willow,
oh,
so-
no way. Yeah.
and it's the amount of color throughout that, like that's just a clear finish on there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lots of variety in there. And then what's the finish on here? Or is this a different wood here?
This is actually the same finish. This is both poplar, these two.
Okay.
And this is actually the exact same color going on that island right now.
Really? Oh,
So
wow.
that's just the difference that we find in sanding, like playing with our grits and stuff.
I understand.
So
yeah.
this will take a lot more time, but it's worth the finish.
And
to
the
get
ladies think that this is too rough. This feels amazing.
It was just when we cleared the bottom, we had some, it's,
Feels good to me. I'm glad that you're that fussy. That's good.
I've trained them well.
Yes, you have. Beautiful live edge stuff here. Well, right now in our tasting room, we have those plastic white folding tables.
Oh, okay.
So this is a substantial step up from that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they stand up to the wear and tear they're going to
Yeah,
get
for
in
sure.
there.
And that's why we were putting the clear coat. Normally they say that this is good for just, like it's a flooring finish.
Yeah.
And they say it's good, just one and done kind of thing. But just because it is getting wiped all the time, all that kind of stuff. We just want that extra layer of.
Now, how in the heck did you do the logo? This is all poured, isn't it?
Yeah, so with your logo, because it was so intricate, we couldn't actually pour like all the individual colors.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting there at the CNC for weeks. Just.
Absolutely.
So what we did is we actually had our CNC guy go in and cut the logo.
Yeah.
And then we use the decal shop here uses a product called Dye Bond.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
just basically 1/8" aluminum. And then they laid the decal over top of that, and then we inset it.
Very cool.
And poured a clear epoxy over top of that.
It looks amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they turned out
Yeah,
great.
they're beautiful. Yeah.
And then the different live edges. So these two are both just like regular live edge that you would get off a tree.
Yeah.
And that one's actually an internal live edge. So where a break.
Oh,
or
this is where there was a crack in the wood. No kidding.
natural defect to the tree.
So you haven't really added much coloration to this other than the stain that you put on
just,
here. Yeah.
Yep. We just
Beautiful.
basically take the bark off so it doesn't fall off over time. And
So when Ryan and I are carving logs, if we get into a log that has a check in it like this, it's useless.
yep.
But for you guys,
And
you
for
can
us,
turn it
it's-
into something amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like on our lifts here, all the different ones.
Yeah, anywhere where there's a spot where there's
Yep.
a split starting in here.
So we always cut everything oversized so that can be cut out when we sell them to people.
Yeah, that makes
but
sense.
we love utilizing that.
What outside the box thinking?
Yeah.
Like everybody thinks live edge on the outside,
Yeah.
never on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I've never
it's-
seen one like that.
And
And
that's
it's
the thing,
cool.
you'll
It
never
almost looks like slate. Like
Yeah.
it's wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, and it takes the stain really different. It's no matter what, it reacts different every time.
So you guys have done table projects like this for quite a few different places, I know.
Yeah.
I know you did some for some charities associated with the Calgary Flames somehow. I don't remember exactly
So
what it
we've
was.
done, we did some. Actually, the girls too helped on that one a lot.
Yeah.
We did the Battle of Alberta. We did the Glen Cross charity.
Yeah.
We actually just last winter did 2 big poker tables for the Flames Foundation.
Oh, okay.
So one went to the Flames charity poker tournament,
Yeah.
and then one actually went to the general manager himself.
Oh, no
And it's
kidding.
we delivered it to his basement.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we'll go outside. We can look at the boiler. I'll open that, and we can check out the kiln.
The kiln that you guys built.
Yeah.
Out of a sea can.
Yeah.
See?
Everything's out of sea cans.
More outside the box thinking.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look at it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's head on down to the Overtime Pub in Oyen, Alberta.
Just pulled into Oyen now. This is my old stomping grounds. We're here at Overtime Pub. Gonna see my friends, the Trobs. They're part owners of this place. And we've got a plan for having a Star Wars themed party tonight. So let's go in and meet the Trobs. Al, been a long time, my friend. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. This place looks amazing.
Thank you.
Oyen's never had a sports pub before, has it?
No, not at all.
Back when I lived here, there was the old hotel at the end of the street there. I heard
Well,
it burned
yeah.
down a bunch of years ago.
Yeah, about 11 years ago, and then this was a library pub.
Oh
One
yeah, I
side.
remember the library. Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't sure, is this your grand opening or not?
No, it's not the grand opening
No.
yet. We're waiting for halftime to open up before we have a grand opening.
I saw the sign outside, so outside. What's
So
halftime?
halftime is a family restaurant, so the kids can come in.
Oh, and that side. I got you.
On the other
Yes,
side.
yes, yes.
and, yeah.
Okay. How long have you had this up and running now?
May 6th, it opened
Oh,
a
seriously?
year ago.
Oh,
May
okay.
6th,
Yeah. So it's been going for a bit. Yeah.
In 2 days, that'll be our 1-year anniversary.
So time to have a grand opening soon.
Soon, yeah.
Yes.
And then halftime will be open. We were hoping for May 6th as well.
Okay. Yeah.
know, so-
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I imagine with your construction background, you've done pretty much all the work in here, have you?
Yeah. My son, Gio, he's done, the majority of it.
So is it ready next door? Is it
Yes.
like ready?
Yes.
Well, let's go have a
Would
look
you
at
like
it.
a tour
Yeah.
of the place?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, once again, Jeff's sitting pretty indoors, and Mike's out there stuck on the ice.
I'm really excited to be here for our 2nd year in a row. You can see how good the art is here. I wonder if Ryan could do anything like this. Ryan Villiers, who's a wood carver that we know, good friend of ours. Kind of similarities, maybe. I wonder if he can do some ice stuff once. We'll have to ask him sometime. Last year they had a luge, an ice luge, and you actually took a shot through the luge. I understand this year though they don't have it with us, so unfortunately I don't get caught on camera drinking out of the ice luge today. Look at the incredible art they can do. It's crazy. They've got lots of artists again from all over the world. Mexico, Malaysia, and these guys are from the Republic of Sakha, Russia. It happens every year. They put this ice carving contest on January 25th for this weekend, and then next weekend again they have it again, and that's when they give out all the awards at the end of next weekend, I believe. So yeah, it's always exciting to come down here and check out all the artwork and the ice bar as well.
So Oyen is right on the Alberta-Saskatchewan border. It's about an hour and 20 minutes north of Medicine Hat. Little farming community here, soon to be diversifying into some other things, right?
Yeah, there's a big pipeline going through. The Keystone Pipeline's coming through here, and they're doing 86 windmills just north of town in the coming year here. So yeah,
There's going to be some crews coming down here.
Yeah, well, Keystone's bringing a 1,000-man crew for two years.
Wow, that's a lot of jobs. I just
Yeah.
got goosebumps, man. That's crazy. What's the population of Oyen? Isn't it 1,100 people?
Yeah, we're going to double our population for the next.
When these guys are going to need a
while.
place to eat and a place to have a drink.
Yeah, no, I believe in supporting the local breweries.
Wow,
and
it's
stuff
great.
Like
The
that.
Medicine Hat Brewery, they make really good beer down there.
Yeah,
and
they
they're
do.
just down the road from here. It makes a lot of sense.
Like between overtime and halftime, we can seat 190 people. And our tables, we've designed it so that we can seat groups of 20 at no problem.
If you have a crew come in or something like
Absolutely,
that. Yeah, for sure.
And then kids' birthday parties and stuff. There was never anything in the town for years.
Yeah, it makes sense to have an all ages setup.
All ages set up.
We're building a new facility for ourselves too, and we're doing the exact same thing. We
Oh, yeah.
need to have a full-time kitchen so that we can have a space where kids can be in. Because where we
yeah.
are now, the kids can't come in our tasting room. They can come in the whole rest of the facility,
Right.
go in the back where there's barrels, but they can't go into that
okay.
tasting room, unfortunately.
Our menu's pretty big for a bar right now, but it'll fit right in with the halftime. But I mean, you can come here and have a 12-ounce ribeye with a lobster tail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they're only
Or all the way down to chicken wings.
all the way
and-
down to your wraps, chicken wings.
Yeah.
You know, everything we do here. All our burgers are handmade in the kitchen.
Really? Oh, okay.
Our meats, our steaks are all hand cut.
Yeah.
They're all trimmed. There's no fat.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a good following being from a year, but we got people coming from Kindersley concert, Medicine Hat, just to come and eat.
Word's getting out already. That's good.
Just to come and eat,
And you're
so.
right on Main Street, downtown
Right on Main
Oyen.
Street,
Easy,
downtown
easy to
Oyen.
find.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
if you ride a motorcycle, you gotta come out to the runs. We got 2 runs
Oh,
coming.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Empress Run. They're stopping here. This is one of their first stops. They're coming in for lunch.
Perfect.
And Alsace is having their first bike run this year.
Yeah.
And we're their last stop.
That
So,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect.
So if you guys ride bikes,
I do.
come out.
I do. Oh, yeah.
A quick stop at Eco Treeline to see their kiln-dried wood.
So this is our wood-fired boiler.
Oh, it's wood-fired?
Yep.
Ah,
So-
okay. So, some of this stuff you're chopping into firewood too then?
So again, all our wood cutoffs all come back. Anything we can save, we cut up for firewood.
Not wasting anything.
Nope.
Yeah, same as us. That's very
And eventually
cool.
down the road, we'd like to get a chip boiler that we can take all our wood chips and then there's
Throw all that in there,
literally
too.
zero waste.
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely. That's the way everybody's thinking now, which is really good
Yeah.
to see. Absolutely.
And this is actually the only wood-fired boiler in Red Deer.
What's being heated in here then? Is there glycol
So this is
or what?
Yeah, it's a glycol that runs through the lines, and then it's the primary heat for the kiln, and then we actually use it as a secondary heat for the shop.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's
Oh,
still
very cool.
in the winter. We'll go through a basket about this size, probably every week. When it was so cold there in February, it was
Yeah.
about 2 baskets a week
No
just to
kidding.
keep everything.
And you're hand feeding this in?
Yep. Yeah, out
Too
every
bad the
couple
summer
hours.
students don't work in the winter. do
Yeah,
they?
exactly. Yep.
How many shipping containers do you have together here?
This is 3 rows, and then or 3 long, 2
Yeah.
rows high.
Too high.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So all storage up top, and
Has that stuff been dried already, or is it
that's
waiting
just
to
air
go in?
drying right now. So everything, these 3 that are open here
Yeah.
are just everything that's kind of being worked on right now, stuff that's not a full lift yet.
Yeah.
And then everything on the other end is all full, ready to be put into the
Hello,
kiln.
ladies. I was just saying it's too bad for Josh that you guys don't work in the winter too, because then he wouldn't have to throw all the firewood in there all the time. That'd be added to your duties, wouldn't it?
Jenna was here actually a couple of days this winter, splitting a bunch with us.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here.
Let's
We can
have a
show
look
you
inside.
A
You
couple
bet.
of these big lifts. And depending on like thickness and when it was cut and stuff, it's usually about 6 weeks in the
No
kiln.
kidding. A long time. Yeah. It is full.
So we've got 3.5-inch poplar, 2.5-inch poplar. This is all green ash and black ash.
Yeah.
And then here we have ash, choke cherry. This is actually a Russian olive we took down. So
Really?
super rare to get.
No
so
kidding, yeah.
we saved as many cuts out of that as we could.
So where are you milling this stuff? Are you doing it right here
we
too?
were doing it all in the yard.
Yeah.
Now we're doing is actually in the parking lot, just for easy cleanup.
Quite an operation.
Yeah.
Have you
for
ever
sure.
seen a kiln in a shipping container like this anywhere
Not
else?
me, that's for sure. No. So again, what most people throw out, like even the piece of birch here being hollow.
Yeah.
Again, that's about the perfect height for a table base. You can get some epoxy in there to solidify everything. And it's,
Even though there's dry rot in there and everything?
yep.
No
'Cause
kidding.
the epoxy, like we run that eco-epoxy, and it is like water for almost 2 full days before it starts to cure.
So it works
and
its
it
way
just
into the wood.
soaks itself in there, and
No kidding. Where'd that product come from?
it's actually out of Manitoba.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's an
Oh.
all Canadian product, and it's supposed to be all natural.
Yeah.
And there's very little off-gassing from it. Like there's no smell hardly, and no, it's a really nice product to use.
No kidding.
And then you guys are helping feed the chipper, and
Yeah.
You're getting a pretty diverse work experience here then.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep, that's for sure.
There's worse places to work for the summer, I would say.
Yeah.
We got lots of J's here.
yeah.
Josh, Jasden, and Jenna. And Jeff with a G, a little different. Thank
Close.
you guys so much for the work you put into these tables. They look absolutely amazing. I want to wish you guys luck with the progress that you're making with the Eco Kids program and all the other cool things that are developing around local sustainability with that. And if you guys keep making quality products like this in association with your program, it's going to do nothing but good things. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks for coming down and talking with us and allowing us to build these tables for you.
They're amazing. They're going straight in the tasting room.
Perfect.
Except the one that's going to my basement.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, thanks again.
You bet. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.